Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Olivia, Olivia's romantic home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you guys 6 DIY Dollar Tree St. Patrick's Day decor crafts. So I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget, and I truly believe that you don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. Now don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, punch the bell, and click all that will update you every single time I post a new video. Also pop over to my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page, follow me over there. I share several DIY videos a day over there. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafty. DIY, we're gonna make a super adorable St. Patrick's Day gnome using a Dollar Tree party hat. You're gonna remove the tinsel around the base and then a set of these Dollar Tree socks. You're gonna take the Dollar Tree socks and just gently pull the pair of socks over the hat, and it's going to kind of like squish the hat in, and you're just going to kind of feel the hat condense on it to the pair of socks. You could also use a cone, or you could just stuff the socks. Now I had this party hat left over from another project, so that's what kind of gave me the idea to make this gnome. The next step is for me to take one of those Dollar Tree microfiber dust cloths and to cut it into a triangle to create my gnome's beard. Now I had this left over actually from another gnome project, and you could also just go to the craft store and buy some of that fuzzy gnome beard material, and that would work as well. And then I decided to create a little gnome hat, and so I'm just using the other sock, and I'm going to cut the top off and then stuff it with some of the excess microfiber dust cloth fluffing, and that's going to kind of give it like a little floppy gnome hat effect. Now my gnome was a little bit kind of like wonky with its hat. It like got kind of a little bit thin at the top. So anyway, but you know, gnomes aren't perfect and they're supposed to be kind of like cute and wacky anyway. So I'm just taking my hot glue gun and I'm hot gluing my little beard on. You could also add a cone like up inside of this, or some stuffing if you wanted a little bit of stability. The party hat, you know, didn't make it like super sturdy. I will tell you that about this, but the party hat was fine and worked if you guys have these on hand. I'm adding a little bead for my gnome nose, and then there you have that. The next thing I decided to do was to poke a hole in the top of my nose where the party hat cone was, and to use one of these little Dollar Tree decor pieces and to poke a hole in the bottom of it and give my gnome a party hat, a St. Patty's Day party hat. I thought that would be super cute, and so it's kind of like has a party hat to one side and then its little gnome hat to the other, which is kind of wacky and festive, but hey, we're gonna go for it. And then I had this table scatter that I picked up from the thrift store with just like these little shamrocks, and so I added that to the bottom of my gnome hat, and then I used some table scatter shamrocks for the arms. So my gnome ended up with kind of some like really little short arms. I kind of looked back on that and thought, oh, I think I might need to make it some like longer arms, but anyway, I still thought he turned out really cute, and then I just used like some little coins for his feet. You know, I did some really cute gnomes for Valentine's Day that had like little heart feet that I thought that were really cute. I just like to make really cute, fun, creative gnomes. So here's how he turned out. So fun and festive and ready for a really festive and lucky St. Patrick's Day. So for the next DIY, I'm going to take this piece of scrap paper. I actually picked this scrap paper up from Hobby Lobby. It was 79 cents, and I'm just going to fold it 4 ways to where I can get some creases, and then I'm going to use some of those Dollar Tree foam shamrocks, and you could see that I was just measuring it to make sure that the shamrocks would fit. And what I want to do is create a cute little banner, and then I'm also going to use some of that Dollar Tree nautical rope, and I'm just going to make a banner with 4 4 little shamrocks on it. And so I'm cutting it to where they're all suited, to where they all kind of match here. And so I'm just going to take and straighten up the little lines here by trimming off each end. And you guys could really make a banner out of anything, but I've been kind of crushing on like the black and white check, but I've been kind of doing more of like a Mackenzie Childs check recently over the buffalo check, although I really love buffalo check plaid too. So whatever suits your fancy, you guys really use any pattern. You could use burlap, you could just use whatever colors match your decor is what I always encourage you all to decorate with. So now I'm just adding in the little shamrocks, and then I'm kind of measuring to see how far apart they need to be on my little banner. So this one is so easy peasy, and honestly you guys could even do this with kiddos. You could use Elmer's glue to put your shamrocks onto your paper and then just help them as you're attaching them to the rope. So once you have everything kind of spaced out how you want it, you can just begin to attach the pieces of paper, or you could even use fabric with your hot glue gun. So I'm just attaching it to the nautical rope, and the nautical rope is really nice and sturdy, which I love. So it kind of holds its shape really nicely. And so also you could attach the shamrocks, I believe, with some Elmer's glue. So this is such a fun and easy craft, and it really adds so much festive St. Patrick's Day vibes to really any space. So have fun with it, get creative, use whatever pretty papers you guys might have on hand that are really going to jazz things up. Or again, you guys could use fabric. There's so many ideas that you guys could do with this, but have fun with it, get creative, and use what's in your stash. And here is how my little shamrock banner turned out. I am sharing it with you guys, kind of hung on the side of my little blessed sign and with my little new Dollar Tree gnome. So cute and adorable. And again, this is the first time I have ever done any St. Patrick's Day DIY projects, and I really, really loved them. I can't not believe I've been late to the party on St. Patrick's Day. I always thought the holiday is really fun and festive, so this was such a new fun thing for me. And it's never too late to start something new or to try something new. So I encourage you guys to have fun and go for it. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to take 3 actually, these are bandanas that I picked up at Target for $1 in the Target dollar spot. And then one of those Dollar Tree heart wreath forms. You guys could just use a regular wreath form. I actually have heart wreath forms left over in my craft stash, so I'm using that. And I'm just going to add a tiny bit of hot glue at the base of the heart wreath form, and then just wrap the heart wreath form with the cute little shamrock bandana. I thought that would make a cute little wreath, very festive, and I wanted it to be easy. I feel like St. Patrick's Day is a really quick holiday, and so I didn't have like a lot of green ribbon in my craft stash, but I definitely think that you could go really fabulous and over the top with some fun wreaths for this one. I just feel like I got a little bit of a late start, so I wanted to share with you guys something really quick and easy if you're like me and you're just wanting to get something really quick and easy done for a little space. And then to add the second bandana, I'm just going to add another little dab of hot glue and then just begin to twist the bandana around the little heart wreath form. And you can even kind of like try to like move like the shamrocks around to kind of get them to show. They didn't show as much as I was hoping for, so if you do use like a round wreath form, you might be able to get them to show a little bit more, but I still feel like they showed enough to get the concept of it being like a really cute festive little shamrock, you know, St. Patrick's Day wreath. And I also feel like it was just still kind of like giving that really sweet like little heart blessed, you know, vibe, which I feel like that, you know, St. Patrick's Day really invokes, you know, just blessings and love and all of that good stuff. So again, I'm just wrapping it all the way around till I get to the end and then adding some hot glue to the back part of it until I get to the back. And then once I get to the end here, I actually didn't even have to hot glue this part. I was able to just kind of wrap it some more and till I got to the end of that, and then I did hot glue that very last piece. And then I found something really cool at Dollar Tree that I was really surprised to find. They have these big green bows, and I was able to use that towards the end of that in the center part of it. So then this was a little bit tricky right here. I really wanted to maintain the heart wreath form part, so make sure you get it really nice and good and tight once you're going in to the end. And then there's that cute little bow. I think this was intended to be though like a bow tie for somebody's neck, like as like a dress up prop. But of course I wanted to use it for a wreath, and it was already pre-tied. As soon as I saw it, ooh, I knew it was going to be for a wreath. So I thought that was really cute and an easy thing to do. And then I decided to add a shamrock to the center of that. Again, just a little foam shamrock. And so I popped that in with some hot glue, and then I decided it needed some razzle dazzle and bling. And so I used one of my bling jewels. I get my bling jewels from totallydazzle.com, and I will leave a link in the description box of this video for you guys. I love supporting Natalie. She has a small business and she has really beautiful, super inexpensive bling jewels, you guys. I had an Etsy store before and I crafted with bling jewels, and they were so expensive. So I love that Natalie's are so affordable. So if you guys like to craft with them, and especially if you resell your crafts, you're definitely going to want to take advantage of her beautiful bling jewels, and they're so big. So anyway, you guys comment and let me know what was your favorite DIY in this video and which one will you be recreating. I love to hear what you guys are up to, and also let me know. Here's a secret question for this video. I'm going to be giving away another set of those flickering flameless candles. I'll announce the giveaway this coming up weekend. And so do you guys decorate for St. Patrick's Day? I would love to know. Or just do you celebrate St. Patrick's? For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to take this Dollar Tree Blessed floor mat in this thrift store frame. I'm going to flip it over and put it into my frame and make a really cute piece of wall art. So my frame wasn't quite big enough for the floor mat. Now I'm just hot gluing it to either side of my frame, and that's going to make it easy to pop in and out of this frame. I actually did some of these for Christmas and you guys were totally crushing on it. And then I'm going to take this piece of poster board to make it just a little bit larger. So the floor mat needed to be just a little bit bigger. So I just used a black piece of poster board to run along the edges, and that way you couldn't see that there was like a little bit of a gap there. And again, I just hot glued that part as well. And then to take it out and to remove the hot glue, I'm just going to use a scraper tool. I've done that before. I've actually used this frame probably for 10 years, you guys. It has had staple guns and hot glued to the back of it. And these thrift store frames are just so awesome. So when you guys pop out to your local thrift store, look for like a really cute little scrolly frame that you can chalk paint. And I'm telling you, you will be able to use it for years. So just add a little dibble dabble of hot glue and then add your piece of poster board or whatever that you might need to fill in your spot there. Or you could even, you know, frame it if you have a big enough piece of frame. So here's how it's looking so far. Now I thought it looked really cute just as the blessed picture, but if we're going to give it this really cute, fun, and fabulous St. Patrick's Day look, I decided to take some of those Dollar Tree styrofoam shamrocks. So they come come in like a 6 to 10 pack. I can't remember. There's quite a few in there, and just kind of scattered them on here to make them look like they originally were on here. So I'm using some of the light green and the dark green, and I'm just kind of staggering them on here, and I'm cutting them down just a little bit. So again, it looks like they were on like a little collage. And these were the sparkly ones, you guys. I love sparkly things, so I really wanted to make it fun and festive. And so I'm just hot gluing them on there. And you guys might hear Benji in the background. He's in here with me while I'm doing my voiceover, just having fun, and he's talking to you guys. So hey, say hi to Benji Bear. And then here's how it looks after I added all the super adorable shamrocks. I think they pop so nicely off of the black. And that little blessed floor mat looks so adorable, you guys. I don't think anybody would ever know it was a floor mat. And it just looks super cute against the white. And oh my goodness, I love it when I'm able to figure out a DIY that looks so high end, and it really just came from. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you all how I'm going to take this little Dollar Tree gnome Christmas ornament. And if you guys can tell, this is actually one of our Valentine's Day DIYs. I used a dish towel to make it into a Valentine's Day DIY. Well, now we're going to take it and transform this little gnome again. So many purposes we've used this for, but we're going to take it and transform it into a little St. Patrick's Day gnome. So I'm taking another pair of St. Patrick's Day socks. I'm just going to trim them down, and I'm just going to pull the little St. Patrick's Day sock over the gnome's hat and then pull it up underneath the gnome's beard. This is such a little fun, easy little idea you guys can do. And again, this one can probably be done with some kiddos. So super easy peasy. And this little guy has got so many uses. So again, we use this for our Christmas decor, and then we transformed this gnome during Valentine's Day, and now we're going to transform him again for St. Patrick's Day. I wonder what we're going to do with him for Easter. The sky is the limit, but so fun and fabulous. And then you even have a little bit of sock left over if you want to do something else. So I did have to pull his little Valentine's Day ribbon off, and I found this Christmas ribbon in my crafting stash. So I'm just going to take and wrap that around his arms to kind of cover up where I had glued on the Valentine's Day ribbon. So I'm just going to lightly glue on this green ribbon so I can probably remove it and then use the Easter ribbon. So that's just a fun little idea for you guys. But how cute is he looking? Oh my goodness. And then I took kind of his hat and gave it like a little bit of a twist. And then I decided to add just like a little pom-pom to the top of his hat. And then Dollar Tree has these headbands. I thought I was going to add a leprechaun to the top, but I ended up just adding the little hat from the little leprechaun hat thing, headband thing. I trimmed part of that off. Now I decided that he needed some feet, and so I took one of those 4-leaf clovers and I just trimmed those off and then added feet to my little gnome. So I have some very creative, very happy gnomes, and that way my little happy tall gnome has a little short buddy to hang out with. So comment down below and let me know if you guys have been creating gnomes this season. We did some Valentine's Day ones. I've seen so many people on my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook group page posting the most adorable St. Patrick's Day gnomes, and I had to join the party and create some. So I can't wait to see what you guys are going to create, whether it's Easter. Oh, we've also done some Easter gnomes. I shared with you guys how to do some Easter gnomes as well. So let me know what you guys are up to. I'm so excited to see everybody's creations. So thank you all all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It's a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivias Romantic Home. I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget, and I'm sharing tons of spring and Easter DIYs here on my YouTube channel. I have them all organized into a playlist. You guys can binge watch all of these ideas. I don't do a whole ton of St. Patrick's Day crafts, but I did have to share some with you guys just so you guys could have some ideas. Drop a kind comment down below and let me know, what is your favorite spring flower? I love to hear what you guys are up to. I am still in the ankle recovery process. I did fall and break my ankle. So I'm hopefully only a couple weeks out to beginning rehabilitation and hopefully walking again, crossing my fingers. Page. Anyway, I love y'all to the moon and back. I'm hugging all of your hearts so tight. I'm wishing you a gorgeous, a fabulous, blessed day. No matter where you're at in your life's journey, keep going, keep on the bright side, chin up, buttercup. I know everybody has gone through something in the last couple of years, including myself. So every day that we've been given is a gift from God. So when you wake up in the morning and you've been given another gift, make the most of that day. Bless others, be kind, and all of that fun stuff. And don't forget to light up this comment section with positivity. Remember, we're on a social media platform and we can use our voice for good. And as our world moves more into a social media or just an online presence, remember to use your words for good. The written word is very powerful and you don't ever want to be unkind or whatnot. So I love y'all. I can't wait for our next video. And until then, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.